everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty foundation by Rihanna. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this foundation. I actually was not planning on getting anything from Fenty Beauty when this came out, but hearing so much good things about this foundation made me want to go ahead and purchase it. So I'm going to be doing a review and demo test for you guys today, like wear test to see how it wears throughout the day. So let's go get started. Alright, so I got the color 230. It's just 230. It doesn't say a name or anything, but that's my color right there. I like the packaging. At first I didn't, but now, I mean, it's really nice. And then also the bottle, it says to shake it up, so I always shake up my foundations no matter what. So I'm going to take 2 pumps. Yeah, 2 pumps. I'm just gonna take my finger and dab that all over my face. Oh, primer. Okay, before I start, I'm gonna be using my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfecting Yada Yada Yada, and I'm just gonna put this on my T-zone because I did hear if you do not set your face, it is extremely, it will get oily. So I'm just gonna prime just my T-zone. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing one side Beauty Blender and then the next side a brush. So let me do the Beauty Sponge first. It's blending pretty well. I think I might have gotten a shade too light for me. But then again, winter's coming, so I'm gonna get pretty pale. So, alright, so this is how it looks with the Beauty Blender, or Beauty Sponge, whatever. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty smooth. I don't see any oil, so now I'm gonna do this side with a sponge. Okay, so it has dried, so it's harder to blend on this side because the foundation dried. So I recommend doing like little section by section because this foundation dries really fast. Now this foundation dried like super fast, so I can't even like blend this side really good. I may do another pump on this side. You know, I think I like the side with the Beauty Sponge a little bit better. Okay, so this is the side with the brush. I feel like it's more dry looking on this side than on this side. I think I like the side with the Beauty Sponge a little bit more. So let me just go over with the Beauty Sponge just to make sure everything is blended in. Alright, so my first thoughts, it is matte. I mean, it could also be the primer that I use because the primer that I use is like super matte, but so far, I mean, it's not full coverage. It's like medium, but it is buildable because I did put 2 layers on this side, so it is buildable. Alright, so I did go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. No, I didn't. I forgot lipstick. Fuck. Alright, so I did go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I did add concealer. I did the whole 360. I did add concealer, blush, contour, bronzer, eyeshadow, everything. I did everything. So everything looks pretty good right now. Everything blended in easily. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day. It is 9:13 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day and see how it wears. I plan on wearing it till maybe about like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., maybe even earlier. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll check in throughout the day and show you guys how it looks. So I'll be back in a few. Hey everyone, so it is, let me check the time. It is 2:18, so it's been about 4 to 5 hours with this foundation, and so far it looks, pretty good. I am a little bit oily on my nose, but everything else looks pretty good. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see. So you guys can see I am oily on my nose and around my nose, like right here and in like my cheek area, and you can kind of see my pores. Well, actually you can see my pores. This right here is my highlight, so it's not oiliness. But my nose is very oily, and my forehead is good. It's not too oily. My chin, you can see like my texture right here. It's the only thing. Compared to other foundations that I've had, it's not too bad. So I'm gonna continue to wear this for another, I would say, 4 more hours and let you guys know my final thoughts. All right, so I'm back for my final review. It is 4:56 p.m. So I've had this foundation on for about like 7 to 8 hours, and it is very, very oily. I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can see. All right, so this is how it looks like after 7 to 8 hours. It has come off from my nose, like my nose, if there's like, it's completely come off. My chin, you can see all my textured bumps. I'm extremely like super oily around my nose. My forehead, oily as well. But my bronzer and my highlight and my blush did stay on, so that's good. But everything else did completely come off. Alright, so my final thoughts on this Fenty Beauty foundation. Even though it is very oily and it did rub off at the end of the day, I think throughout the day it wore beautifully. It wore really nice. My skin looked really smooth. My skin wore really smooth, and like my bronzer and everything is still in place. So although it's very oily, and I did no touch-ups throughout the day, nothing at all. The way I put it on this morning is how it is now. I haven't put anything else. I haven't blot or anything. My overall thoughts on this foundation, it is a pretty good foundation. I mean, I like it for an everyday use. I really do like it. Even though it has worn off, I think what would make this foundation a lot better is using a really good primer. I used a primer today, which I probably shouldn't have. I guess it didn't really give it a fair chance. A primer that I hardly ever use. And I thought I'd just test it out with this primer. But maybe if I were to wear this foundation with like my Hourglass, what is it? Mineral Veil foundation, or not foundation, primer, there you go. Maybe if I would have worn that with this foundation, it would have lasted a lot longer. And maybe if I would have baked a lot longer as well, it would have lasted. But so far, I really like the way this foundation looked throughout the day. I felt like I looked really put together, really smooth. My skin looked nice. But at the end of the day, I mean, what foundation is not going to get oily or rub off? You know, it's been about 8 hours since I've had it on, so it's held up pretty nice. Overall, I really do recommend this foundation. I think it's perfect for every day. I wouldn't recommend it for like a big event, or if you're gonna have like a long day, like maybe on the weekends when you're gonna be out and up and about and you know you want to look your best. I wouldn't recommend this foundation, but I would really recommend it for everyday use. I think it's beautiful. Maybe if you're just going to work and want to look a little bit put together, I think this foundation is really nice. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!